Alright, so I was becoming a Spider-Man channel for a bit there, right? But no, I usually like to do a range of things, so definitely don't think that I'm just gonna be doing one of them and that's all. I definitely like to talk about many different things, but today we're here to talk about the latest episode of Chucky, which was pretty awesome. I'm gonna say that. So pretty much here we are revisiting more of Charles Lee Ray's past as well, now as more of an adult and closer to the part where we met him first in Child's Play as the Strangler. We do know now that the other Chucky is pretty much gone. They don't know where he is, and so they end up getting a Tommy good guy doll to replace him as well. One of the things that we see as well in this episode is Nika finally gets revealed, as we know her from Curse of Chucky. And so we realize that she is with Tiffany, and she explains in a moment where she kind of like snaps out of the whole like soul of Chucky after she like gets a glimpse of blood for some reason, which I find interesting because apparently she had killed somebody. So it's gonna be interesting to see what causes these sort of like reactions in her to happen, where Chucky's soul is gone and then it's just her soul. So I think that's gonna play a crucial part in this whole show right here. But basically, just revealing the backstory of Nika, everything that happened in Curse and Cult of Chucky, and so that's where we are at the moment with this show. But another thing that we also see happen here is that the gang is trying to pretty much get rid of Chucky. And so when they see the Tommy doll, Lexi kind of snaps. But then she realizes that's not actually Chucky. But then the Chucky doll does come and is sort of like jealous of sorts of the Tommy doll. She finds it quick and is like, all right, Jake, Devin, y'all got to get over here and we're going to take it down, which they ultimately do by stomping it out. And all seems great. Jake and Devin ultimately share a kiss in celebration. Junior is a little jealous now because Lexi's spending all her time with Jake and Devin, but when they explain the story of Chucky, he doesn't believe them, so they're just like, whatever. One of the also big reveals we saw was that Junior's mom actually has stage 4 cancer, and so she hasn't told anybody, and apparently that was the secret that she was keeping. But by the end of it, when all of them think that Chucky is gone and gone for good, it is revealed that nah, he's still here. After an assembly, the principal is supposed to come out and speak. All that comes out is her head that's just rolling down, and she is just like beheaded. Her body's right there, and it pretty much just ends like that. So we have a lot of things to look forward to in the next episode, definitely. And in the next episode, it looks like we're finally going to be getting Andy into the mix of all of this craziness. That's just Chucky. And I'm excited to see how this is going to play out. I think that the whole concept of Nika will be an interesting thing to show here, and exactly like where all the other pieces of the soul are, as she explained already that he had done this before. And so there's definitely some more Chuckies out there roaming around, and I find it interesting to see how exactly this whole thing works. Like, does one body itself have more of the soul than the other and is sort of the leader, or what happens when one is gone, things like that. So I think we'll get our answers to that pretty soon. I think Andy being in the next episode will very much so fill in more of the blanks that we don't know yet about how this whole Chucky thing is going to play out. But I believe we only have a couple of episodes left, I think 3. So we'll see how it all comes to an end. But for now, I'm excited. I thought that the Nika thing is pretty interesting as well. And I think we definitely are going to get most of our answers about what is the ultimate plan here. As I said, I think ultimately he just wants to distribute more of his soul throughout the town, pretty much achieving immortality, as I said, like Voldemort and Harry Potter. And we have a whole thing going on with this, right? So for the most part, I thought that there was a great like homage to a lot of the older Chuckies, and pretty much looking back at them through this one right here with the past scenes showing up. So I'm excited to see where they're headed with this. I think that Nika is going to play a crucial role in all of this as well. Glenn, a lot of people are asking about Glenn. I will make a video on Glenn on itself tomorrow, so stay tuned for that video because I have a couple of theories and they might be a hit or miss, so I don't want to really like fill this video up with that. I just wanted to talk about the episode in itself. As I said, I really enjoyed seeing the team up between Lexi, Devin, and Jake. I thought it was very much so reminded me of like the 80s type 90s vibe there. So very much so well done. And I think that there is going to be a lot more drama, especially with Junior and everything that's going on at home. And then the Lexi thing, I could definitely see Chucky taking advantage of all of this, as we know, very big manipulator. So we're definitely going to see more of that play out. I'm kind of like interested in seeing what Andy plays in this role here, as we have a couple episodes left. I'm pretty sure they're going to leave it for a season 2. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that that's where we're going to be headed with this. Like, I can just already feel it. But I'm not mad about that because I think this show is pretty good and it's definitely a lot to tell. It's not like a show that's just trying to go for a season 2 for the sake of a season 2. I think they have a lot of story they want to get done. And I think that by the time we get to the next season, it's going to be like a whole showdown. But we'll definitely see how it does play out by the end of it. What are your thoughts on today's episode? Did you enjoy? Did you not? What do you think about the whole Nika story there? I was very excited to see them bring that back because I think that it's really cool that everything is pretty much connected. We still don't have much of a connection to Seed of Chucky yet, but I will make a video about that pretty soon. So you'll definitely know what I'm talking about there because I do think there's a connection and I think it'll come till the end of the whole series. So stay tuned for that and my thoughts on it. But I do love how everything is connected and I'm excited to see it all play out. Anyways, as always, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe, like, comment, share, all that good stuff. We are on the road to 20,000 subscribers. We are so close to that, less than 50 away, I believe. So I hope we can get to that before the end of the week. Definitely would be happy if we do. But let me know your thoughts and opinions on Nika, on Chucky, Tiffany, Andy next week. Are you excited for all of these reunions to happen finally? I definitely am. I think Kyle as well is going to be in the show, as I've said before. So very excited to see everybody reunited and just going all the way. And by the way, did you know Nika is actually Brad Dourif's daughter? So yeah, Chucky just runs in the family, doesn't it? So let me know your thoughts. What are you most excited for? What do you think about the next episode? As I said, Andy's going to be revealed in it, and I feel like it's going to be very centric on him because I feel like this last episode, the finale, we got to give these other characters room to breathe. But anyways, as always, that's going to do it for me. Make sure you're subscribed, turn on the notification bell. Make sure you give us a thumbs up. I'll see all of you next time. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. As always, stay safe, stay positive.